Well, ongoing issues at Big Country Chateau apartments now being addressed in court. And code enforcement reports most issues still aren't improving.
And you've seen this story here on Fox 16 for months. Samantha Boyd has followed it since those first violations came out and has a story now on the legal battle that has come from it.
The city of Little Rock is now suing the owners over life safety violations I originally reported on this summer. The defense attorney for the complex has pled guilty to this, but says some of it was out of their hands.
I had problems in the first day I moved in.
A problematic apartment complex now in a legal battle with the city over the price they'll pay in court.
We owned up to the issues at the property. We didn't force the city to take us to trial. We pled guilty and said, yes, there are some issues.
This original inspection came not long after tenants learned their utilities would be shut off, despite them telling us they'd paid for utilities in their rent payments.
No hot water, mold in my closet, water on the carpet in my bedroom.
Philip Harris is one of the tenants at Big Country Chateau. He says the problems have only gotten worse since those violations. He testified about some of the issues in court on Monday.
I'm sleeping in my living room now on the floor. My wife's sleeping on the couch.
Sylvester Smith is representing the apartments in this case. He says tenants quit paying rent as early as summer in the midst of all of these issues.
Landlord can't provide quality housing when they're not generating the revenue to pay their vendors, to pay their utilities.
Why pay rent when you ain't getting nothing fixed?
The defense pled guilty to the violations reported over the summer, but Smith says some of those issues were out of their hands. The complex is due about $300,000 in back pay on rent. They also owe about $120,000 in utilities.
Sure, we need to pay a fine because a price needs to be paid when mistakes are made. But any dollar that's spent on this really needs to go to things that are going to make it better for the tenants.
Smith says now, as we wait to learn just how much the owners will be fined, he hopes they can find a way for it to not go in the city of Little Rock's pockets.
They need to reimburse or something. They need to, come over with moving companies to move people out.
Next week, the judge will hear from a few more employees from the city side, and then the defense will bring their one witness to the stand. The judge is set to make a decision then on how much they'll owe in fines on that day. Reporting in Little Rock, Samantha Boyd, Fox 16 News.